What's up, y'all? You know who it is. It's Justin coming at you again with another video. This time I'm going to talk about crown tips and wolfing tips, things of that nature or whatever. But yeah, as y'all can see, I got my stocking cap on top of my do-rag or whatever. I do that for, as you know, extra compression. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how I'm doing so far. Got my hair laid down pretty decent. As y'all know, my camera ain't all high tech like a lot of the other wavers on YouTube or whatever, but just give y'all a quick little look or whatever. I really be forgetting to do this when I be doing my videos, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, for crown tips, I ain't no swagger jacker or nothing like that or whatever, but I would recommend getting you a brush like this or whatever. Well, really you don't need a double-sided small brush like this or whatever, because I never use the hard side, because to me, when you use the hard side, it just kind of messes up your crown. This is a nice soft side or whatever, and what you want to do is, as far as brushing specifically in your crown area, you just want to kind of just like go on the outskirts, like not outskirts, I mean like the inside core, where your waves kind of just really are born, if you will, where your waves just kind of come out and just kind of just go out, just kind of like how they just spread out, like when you drop a pebble into a lake or something, how they just kind of like ripple out like that. That's the way you want to brush, So if you think of the pebble going like right here in the middle of your head, just kind of goes out, just go out in that kind of different kind of area, in that same area that it will travel, But this kind of training right here, you got to be really dedicated to this kind of training, you know what I'm saying? Because this is specifically for the crown, But that's one way as far as brushing. Get you one of these types of brushes or whatever. I'd refrain from the hard side, but if you want to do that, then you can. Another way to do it, is the same way. Got some stuff in my hair. Same way, but just kind of comb, in that kind of direction too, because the comb will give you wider, it'll cover more area or whatever. So it's kind of like, y'all don't know if y'all can see or not, but we gonna try to make it do what it do, but same way, same type of fashion, kind of just go out and just, take it from the core where it all, spreads out. But yeah, that's about it, pretty much about, crown tips. You just got to be real dedicated and make sure when you're brushing, each brush stroke starts from the crown and kind of just goes out, Wolfing tips, I had a request, how long should you wolf, I can't tell you that. No one can really tell you that except for you, You know how long your hair, how fast your hair grows and how long it can get in a certain amount of time. So only you can answer that 100% accurately. Me, y'all see how long my hair is or whatever, it's a little longer than what it looks or whatever, but me, I can wolf longer, I'm at like 8 weeks and 1 day, you know what I'm saying? I could go longer than this because my hair don't grow that fast. So, what 8 weeks is to me will be totally different for someone else maybe, But my hair is kind of like up here, you know what I'm saying? Not too long, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't short either, you know what I'm saying? But I would say maybe like around this type of length, or maybe about 2 weeks after this length or whatever, is probably the ideal time for wolfing. I've been wolfing, for a while, so I wasn't able to go this long at first, but after training for so long, you start to find out that wolfing gets easier and easier. My hair is laid down so good, I can honestly feel like I can take it to 10 weeks, which will be a new record for me. But yeah, moving on. I didn't get to talk about this last video because it kind of cut off, but a lot of people have been, I don't know, it's been like an epidemic about making your hair thicker or whatever. So I'm here to talk to y'all about what can get y'all hair thicker. And this right here, castor oil, 100% castor oil, this will get your hair thicker. You know, it's one of those oils, you know, and it's natural, it's good for your hair, it holds moisture in, it promotes thick, fast growth, you know. Now, you ain't gonna just pour it in your hair and sprout more hair all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be a process, but, you know, it does promote strong, healthy, thick hair. That's what it does, you know? And it also is a laxative, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know I'm gonna get some flack for this, like, niggas will do anything, you know, to get waves. They putting laxatives in their hair, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know? If you want them, you go get them. Any way you got to get them, you know. Now, I've never used this as a laxative, you know. I only use this strictly for hair. Now, I've said this before, you know what I'm saying. Castor oil, this stuff is kind of thick, you know. I just spilled some, but as you can see, it's kind of thick. So I would use this as like a healthy alternative to pomade, you know. I'm not gonna wipe none in my hair right now, but it's a good alternative to pomade because it's thick, it'll hold your hair, kind of like lay it down or whatever when you tie down your do-rag or whatever. But yeah, you don't need do-grow, you know. You don't need insta-growth. You don't need no product that swears up and down that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have a thicker, full head of hair or whatever. I'm not saying those products don't work, but, you know, I mean, castor oil will do the job. It's better for you. And it could replace pomade for all you natural wavers that want to, you know, that swear you only use hot water and a brush, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to use nothing else or whatever, which is nothing wrong with that. That's how you roll, that's how you roll. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's basically it or whatever, you know. If y'all got any more suggestions of what y'all want me to make, I'll do it, you know what I'm saying? Keep hitting my inbox up or whatever. But yeah, y'all know who it is. I'm out.